Dear students, detailed civil engineering courses like Manual Building Design, STAT Pro, ETABS, SAP, Revit, AutoCAD, Primavera, P6 are available at Civil Engineering Shravan online application app. So download the application from the Google Play Store now. Each course contains 50 plus high quality video contents and free PDFs and exercises, and online certification will be provided after completing the course. Course will be available at 67 to 70% discount now and valid up to 6 months. Download civil engineering application now from Google Play Store, or direct link is available at the description of this video. Try to utilize this offer. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Civil Engineering by Shravan. In this class, I will explain you complete modeling, analysis and designing of apartment building structural model, which is of G plus 6-story building structural model by using ETABS software. So for this example, I am considering T-shaped apartment building for the particular project. So initially I will show you the typical floor plan for the apartment building structural model. Then after that I will explain you complete designing analysis with the specifications by using ETABS software. So this is my typical floor plan for this building structural model. It is consisting of your dimensions here like this, which is consisting of bedroom 1, bedroom 2, kids room, and it will be consisting of living room, kitchen and some of the other rooms here like this. Again it will be consisting of secondary portion here like this, and this is also third portion here like this. And this is the beam layout which is using for this particular project. So just I am assuming the center to center distance between the column for each of the section for the apartment building structure initially. So here I am selecting, this is the 4 meter I am assuming here, this is 3 meter, this is 4 meter. In the same process I am assuming this is 5 meter, this is 3 meter, this is 4 meter. In the same process I am assuming the horizontal dimensions also. So let us consider this is 5 meter I am assuming here, this is 3 meter, again this is 4 meter, again I am selecting this is 5, this is 4, this is 3, again last one is 5 meter. So after this we have to assume the distance here. So for this model we have to assume the distance for this particular section. So total it will be consisting of 4 meter. Just I am taking this grid will be consisting of 2 meter, 2 meter. In the same process the particular grid which is consisting of, just I am assuming here as 2 meter, 2 meter for this grid. Again I am selecting one more grid section which is consisting of 5 meter. So here I am selecting 1 meter. So center distance just I am assuming here as 3 according to the consideration. Now we can see this is the 3. So the number of lines x direction will be consisting of initially 1, 2, 3. This is the first line, this is the second line, this is the third line, and this is the fourth line which is considered here. And this is the fifth line here we can consider for this plan. Again this is the sixth line, this is the seventh one, this is the eighth one, this is the ninth one. So again we will consider this is the 10th one, this is the 11th one. Again I am taking the distance, this is 12th one. So it will be consisting of 12 number of the grids. First grid will be consisting of 5 meter plus 3 meter here. Again we have to sum this value which is related to 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Again last one will be consisting of 5 meter here in horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It will be consisting of 11 number of the lines in horizontal direction. In the same process we will assume the vertical distance also. So here I am selecting this value is 4 meter, this is 3 meter, again this is 4 meter, again this is 5 meter. So it is consisting of number of lines in vertical direction are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again 6, 7, 8 numbers here. Each will be consisting of 4, 3, 4, 5 and 4, 5, 3 value here. Okay, so it will be consisting of total distance we have to measure 5 plus 5 10 and 7 plus 7 14 20 24 meter 28 meter. It is consisting of total height is 28 meter. Again horizontal direction just I am considering this is 5 meter 5 meter 10 meter 13 meter 13 plus 5 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 21 plus 5 26 meter. Here I am assuming for this plan. Okay, so this is the data we need to study from the typical floor plan according to the given plan dimensions. Now we will do the analysis process and designing process for this building structural model by using ETABS software. So before that we will need to know the specifications for the building structural model also. So here I am considering the specifications also. This is the specifications I am considering for this project, which is consisting of grade of the concrete is M30, grade of the steel is Fe 500, and dimensions of the beam is 300 into 650, column is 650 into 650, slab thickness is 150, height of the bottom story 3 meter, height of the remaining story 3 meter, live load is 5 kN per meter square, dead load is 2 kN per meter square for the floor, RCC design code is and steel design code. These are the specifications we have to consider. Now we will select the ETABS software. So click on the file option here, click on new model option. Here I am selecting use built-in settings, click on OK. So now we have to enter the number of grid lines which is present in horizontal as 12. Again we will enter the number of the grid lines which is as 8 in the vertical direction. Default spacing I am assuming here as 4 meter, 4 meter. Click on the custom grid spacing option, click on edit grid data. So from this we need to select the spacing distance display spacing option from this second option. So now we will enter the first grid which is consisting of 5 meter according to the consideration. Again the second grid which is consisting of 3 meter for this plan. According to the typical floor plan we are considered for this horizontal direction distance. Now I am entering the distance which is related to 2 here, you can consider. Again I am selecting this is 2 meter. Again I am considering 1 meter here for the E value. In the same process we will enter next value which is related to 3 meter, just I am considering. This is 1 meter I am considering. Next one is 2 meter. Next one is 2 meter, just I am considering here. Again last one we will consider here as 3 meter, and final we will take as 3 meter here, horizontal direction. Again we will select the vertical y direction also from the ground level. So this is the 4 meter, this is the 3 meter, again 4 meter, this is 5 meter. Again I am selecting, this is 4 meter, this is 3 meter, and finally we will select the 5 meter option. Click on OK option. Now here we have to enter the number of the stories. So here in this case I am selecting G+6 building structural model which is consisting of 7 slabs. Along with that 7 slabs we will consider the plinth level. So that's why just I am selecting 8 slabs. So typical story height I am assuming here as 3 meter, and bottom story height we have to consider as 3.3 or 3 meter, depends upon your consideration. Just I am selecting 3 meter here. Click on grid only option, click on OK option. So that the grid data which is related to the plan view as well as the 3D view will be open in the ETABS software. So after opening the 3D models as well as the plan view for the grid data, we need to define the material properties. Basically material properties is nothing but grade of the concrete, grade of the steel that we are using in this particular project. So now we can see here as per the project we are taking the M30 grade concrete provision, Fe 500 grade steel. For that go to define option, click on material properties, click on define option. Select Indian code concrete which is related to concrete provision M30 grade. Click on apply, click on OK. Now again in the same process we have to add HYSD bar which is related to the rebar section. So just I am selecting HYSD of 500 section here. Click on OK option. Now after this we have to define the beam size, column size for the section. Just I am selecting the beam size is 300 x 650, column size is 650 x 650. So here I am assuming the values according to the considerations. So go to define option, click on section properties, frame sections, delete multiple properties. Initially we will delete all the section properties according to the consideration. Now we will define the properties. Initially I am selecting the beam which is consisting of dimensions of 300 into 650. Just I am selecting material of M30 grade. Depth I am selecting here as 650 and width I need to consider as 300 here. Just I am selecting reinforcement option. Click on select your beam and select the HYSD of 500 here. And we will consider the top bar, bottom bar according to the consideration. Just I am selecting 50 mm at the top section, bottom section. Click on OK. Again after this we will delete ISLB 600 property section. Now we will add the column, add a new property, select this option, select the column here and change the material. So here I am assuming the value is 650 for the column. Click on the reinforcement option. Just I am selecting the property HYSD of 500 here. Just I am assuming the 3 direction bar will be consisting of 5 number here in horizontal. and confinemental, just I am selecting 8 mm. Click on OK option, click on OK option. After this we have to define the slab thickness also. Go to define option, section properties, slab section, delete this property plank 1, modify this property, just I am considering 150 grade, 150 mm thickness with M30 grade provision standard system. Just I am selecting 150 mm, click on OK option. Again we will click on OK option. Now after this we have to assign the properties like beam size, column size. So initially I will assign the properties at the beam size at the below section. Just I am selecting this quick draw beams option, change the property from column to beam here. So we will select the property which is related to the beams from this point to from this point. Now you can see it was added here. Now we will delete the extra beams which is provided for this particular member. Now you can see this is the extra beams we are provided here according to the plan. So now we can see it is need to delete this particular value for this beam section. Click on edit option, click on delete option. In the same process we have to delete all unwanted beams and column sections according to the typical floor plan we are taken for this model. Now after this we have to draw the beam sections at the top level. For that we have to select one story option to all stories option. Actually I was forgotten to select this option, but I will assign the properties at the top story. Then after that I will copy the properties. So just I am selecting beam, select the beam here. Just we have to select the property from the point which is related to this location. So from this location just we have to select and we have to assign the properties here like this. So now I am selecting this property, assign those properties. Now after this we have to delete all unwanted beams and columns for this particular section. So just I am selecting this. Now you can see here I was added all the properties. Now we will assign the column sections. Go to select the I section. Just change the property from beam to column section here. And initially we will assign the properties to the left hand side. Again we will assign the properties to the right hand side here. Now we will select the properties which is related to the columns here like this for the vertical direction. In the same process I am selecting here like this. So after that we have to select the columns here. In the same process we will select the columns here. Now I am selecting the columns. Last one we have to select the columns here like this. So it will assign all the properties here like this for the structure. Now after this we have to add the slab sections. Go to select the slab sections directly or else directly add the panels also, depends upon your consideration. Just I am selecting this slab section. We will add the slab here. Before that we have to change the deck slab section to slab section here. So initially we will select the property here and change that deck 1 to slab section, slab 150. Just we have to assign the property here. Just I am assigning here for this model. Now we will assign the remaining slab section with the help of this draw rectangular pattern option. Just I am selecting here. This is the point. Again I am drawing here. In the same process we will draw all the slab section for the building. Now we can see here it was added with all the slab section here. Now we will copy this property to the ground story section. For that we have to select all the structure, go to edit option, click on transitional repeat, select the story. From the 7th story to base we have to select, click on apply option, so that it will copy all the properties to the level from the 8th story to the ground story here. After copying all the property, we will change the story name and we will change the and we will delete the slab section which is exist at the ground story. Click on OK. Now we will change the story name. Right click on this option. Click on edit modify grid. Click on modify show. Change this to plinth level and this is ground level. In the same process we will change, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5 and finally we will select here as 6 number. Click on OK option. After that we will click on OK option. Now after this we will delete all the sections which is exist for the slab as well as the beams at the base section. So further go to top story here. Just I am selecting Z equals to 0 which is at the level of the ground. Select one story option. Select we will select all the structure at the ground story level here like this. So click on edit option, click on delete option, so that it will delete the properties at the ground level. Now after this we will delete the properties of the slab at the first story level which is of the plinth level. So just I am going to the top section here. Again I am selecting all the slab sections here which is exist here for this building. Click on edit option, click on delete option. Now we can see it was deleted with all the members. Now we will assign the load cases after the modeling process. It was done with complete modeling process for the building. For that initially click on the define option, load patterns option. Just I am selecting earthquake load which is related to the X direction condition, which is related to seismic loading condition. We have to select. We will select as per IS 1893-2016. In the same process I am selecting in Y direction condition system. Click on add option. Just I am selecting wind load which is exist in X direction, which is related to the wind load as per IS 875 we will consider. Click on add option here. Again in the same process just I am adding the wind load which is exist in Y direction condition system. Now we will select the earthquake load X, modify here, selecting X direction condition seismic load with a seismic coefficient of 0.1. Click on OK. In the same process I am changing the properties according to Y direction condition system. Just I am selecting 0.1 which is of zone 2 seismic condition with medium soil impedance factor 1. Click on OK. Just I am selecting wind. Just I am giving the value as 44 meter per second with the terrain category of 3 value. And just I am selecting 0, 180 degrees for this model. Just I am selecting 0, 180. Click on OK option. In the same process just I am selecting the value of the CP as 0.86. Click on modify option. Now I am selecting 44. Terrain category will be of 3. Just I am assuming 0.86 with the considerations of the 90 degrees angle as well as the 270 degrees angle for the structure. This is the 270 degrees. Click on OK option. After this we will click on OK option. Again we will click on OK. Now we will apply the load cases for this structure. Firstly we will apply the self weight by selecting all. Click on assign joint forces, add to existing condition system. This time giving the force as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 for all the properties. Click on assign to select add to existing loading condition. Click on add. Click on OK. After this we will apply the wall loading condition system which is of 24.3 kN per meter for the beams. Go to select option here, properties which is related to the frame sections of the beams here. Go to assign option, frame line load distributed, add to existing condition system. Will enter the value as 24.3 kN per meter. Click on apply option, so that it will apply the 24.3 kN per meter for the beams. Now we will apply the slab load which is of 2 kN per meter square for the building. Okay, so for that we will select the slab. Go to select properties, slab section, select slab 150, click on close, assign option, shell loads uniform, select a load which is related to 2 kN per meter square intensity gravity direction. Click on apply option, so that it will apply the properties for the structure. After this we have to click on OK. Now we will select the previous section which is related to the slabs. We will apply the live loading condition system as 5 kilonewton per meter square for the building. Just I am applying here. Add to existing, click on apply, so that it will apply the load condition system of 5 kilonewton per meter square for the structure. Click on OK. After this we will apply the load combination systems. Go to define option here, load combination, add default design combination according to the beam section as well as the slab section for the concrete. Click on OK. Now we will apply the support condition system at the base for this building structural model. For that, just I am selecting the ground. So just I am selecting all the node points here. Go to click on assign option, joint, restraints, select fixed support condition, click on apply, so that it will apply the fixed support conditions at the base for the structure. Click on OK. After this we will do the analysis process. Go to click on analyze option, check models. Initially we will check for the joint checks errors. Click on OK, so that it will check for the joint check errors. After this we will analyze the structure. Go to analyze option here, click on run analysis option. Before that we will select the load cases. Click on run now option, so that it will do the analysis process. Apartment building, just I am giving name. Click on save option. So now it will do the analysis process. After that we will check the results related to deflection, shear, bending, torsion, etc. Now we can see it was done with complete analysis process. This is a deflection diagram due to the presence of the dead load. You can change the deflection according to your considered load cases. Click on display option, forces, frame span of force. Select any one of the combination or load case, depends upon your consideration. Just I am selecting combination like this. Click on apply. Select shear to click on apply, so that it will display the shear force diagram for the building. In the same process, select the moment, so that it will display the bending moment diagram. Again in the same process, if you select the torsion, it will display the torsion diagram. So select the axial load diagram also, you can display here, so that it will show you the displacement of axial force diagram here. Now we will display the support reactions. Go to display option, forces, select the support reaction, select the load case, click on apply, so that it will display the support reactions which is exist at this particular level by using ETABS software. Now we are done with complete analysis process of apartment building of G+6. We will see the designing process. For that, initially we will go to the ETABS software. Firstly we will unlock the model, then after that we will add the strip condition systems for the slab section. Without adding the strip condition system, it was difficult to design the structure. So that's why just I am unlocking the model here. Click on OK option. Now we will add the strip condition system. For that, go to edit option here. Click on add edit grid strip condition. Add strips here. Select the 6-story XA. Click on apply. Now we will apply the strip condition system for the Y direction with B. Just I am selecting the grid direction which is related to the Y direction condition system with layer is B option. Click on apply option. Now in the same process we will select the story which is related to the 5th story for the building model. Just I am selecting here as story number 5, which is of X direction with the strip layer is A. Click on apply. In the same process we will apply for the Y direction condition system also. Just I am selecting direction which is of Y condition system for this model. Again we will select the strip layer is B. Click on apply. So after this we will apply this for the story 4 also for the building structural model. Go to click on the story option here. 4th story X direction A. Click on apply, so that it will apply for the X direction A. Again in the same process we will apply for the Y direction condition system also. This time selecting Y direction condition system with the B. Click on apply. Now I am selecting the 3rd story which is comes under this category. So here I am selecting 3rd story here for the building. We will apply the X direction condition strip layer A. Click on apply. Now I am selecting for the Y direction condition system grid direction. So here I am selecting Y with the B layer here. Click on apply option. Now after this just I am selecting 2nd story which is related to the story number 2 for this building. Just I am selecting here as 2nd story with the X direction A layer. Click on apply option. Now we will select for the Y direction condition system also. with the considerations of the B, click on apply option. Now after this we will select the first story, X direction with A again, click on apply. Now we will select in Y direction condition system with B, click on apply. Finally we will select the story number which is related to the ground story. Yes, I am selecting here with X direction A layer here, click on apply option. Again I am selecting grid direction which is related to Y condition system with B layer here, click on apply option. Click on OK option for this building model. Now we will do the analysis process with the considerations of the steps. For that, click on the run analysis option here. Now we can see it was done with complete analysis process. We will design this building. Go to design, concrete frame, click on view revised preferences, select IS 456-2000, click on OK, click on design again, directly click on the start designing check so that it will start the designing of the members for the building structural model according to IS 456-2000 code. Now we can see it was done with complete designing section. We will do the slab designing section. Go to click on design, concrete slab, click on view revised preferences, select IS 456-2000, click on OK. After this we will go to design option again, concrete slab section, select start designing check. So it will ask you to select the floors. Next I am selecting the floors here, click on OK option so that it will start designing of the members related to the slab section. Now we can see here this is the slab strip design results for the particular slab. So now we will save this model, click on Ctrl S option. Now we will open the ETABS detailing version software. We will do the detailing in the CSI detailing version. Next I am selecting detailing. Click on the file option. Click on new detailing option, select EDB file, open EDB file. Just I am selecting apartment. So initially the model will be open in ETABS software, then it will be imported to CSI detailing version software. Now we can see some of the members are failing here. Click on OK option. So after that we have to select the detailing units option, select rebar of SI, so kilonewton is the load and we will select kilogram, click on OK. Select the preferences, just I am selecting as per IS 456-2000, click on OK. Select the rebar rules option, just I am selecting the minimum spacing which is of 120 and maximum will be of 300 for the slab section. In the same process I am selecting the beam, minimum spacing of 120, just I am considering here. This is also 120, again in the same process this is also 120. Again I am selecting maximum spacing will be of 300 for this. This is 300. Again this is also 300. And column sections just I am taking here as 120 is the minimum space and 300 is the maximum spacing for the bars. Click on OK option. Directly click on the OK option so that it will do the detailing for the apartment building structural model under the considerations of the different types of the specifications and it will design the components like slab section, column section, beam section according to the considered load cases. Now you can see it was done with complete section here like this. This is a floor framing plan. This is the rebar plan and this is the top rebar plan for this particular sectional model. It was considered here like this for all the members. And this is the bottom rebar plan. Directly I am selecting rebar cage view option. You can see the results according to your consideration. Directly I am selecting rebar cage view option so that it will take some time for loading the rebar cage view diagram which is related to the horizontal reinforcement diagram value as well as the vertical reinforcement diagram value for the apartment building structural model of G+6 structure. Now you can see after some time it was loaded the complete reinforcement diagram here like this. So this is the complete reinforcement diagram which is used in the slab section. Again in the same process you can select the bill of materials and rebar quantity sections here. Now in the same process I am selecting beams, concrete beams, elevation section, select any one of the beam. Just I am selecting the beam section. Now we can see this is the beam reinforcement design results. Just I am selecting rebar kg. Directly it will show you the complete rebar kg for this. Just I am selecting the column, concrete column, elevation, CC1. So just I am selecting A. Directly click on the rebar kg option so that it will show you the complete rebar kg for the column section. So it will take some time for loading this. So now we can see this is the complete reinforcement diagram structure which is considered for this building. So this is the complete process of analysis and designing of apartment building structural model by using ETABS software. See you in the next video.